I get to introduce the head of the Sunrise Movement, Aru Shiney-Ajay.
Hey y'all, my name is Aru. I'm the executive director of the Sunrise Movement, and we are building a youth army to stop the climate crisis.
Oh, good.
And we're organizing people this May Day, and not just this May Day, but over and over again for the next several years to win the future that we deserve. I don't know a democracy that wasn't under threat from fascism. And above it all, the climate crisis looms for us. Fires burn hotter and longer, hurricanes hit our homes and our families. Young people aren't growing up with a bright future to look forward to. There is a disease that has created Trump and his cronies. And if we are going to stop the fascism that is plaguing this country, we need to cut that disease out right at its root.
What? Again, please? Trump is a disease? Everyone that voted for Trump is a disease that needs to be cut out at the root?
There is a disease that has created Trump and his cronies. And if we are going to stop the fascism that is plaguing this country, we need to cut that disease out right at its root.
Wow.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here for May Day. And that's what it's going to take to actually protect each other, to protect this country, to protect our futures. We need a future to look forward to where we run this country.
Socialism.
And sometimes talking about such a bold vision can feel hard when we're facing fascism. But I also believe that these things are common sense. They're things that all of us want, things that the majority of Americans want.
Hang on. So I just want to do a quick reminder. We're seeing some people say this in the chat, but I just want to, for anyone who might be new, first of all, if you're new, welcome. Welcome to watching Socialism with me. We're going to show you a lot of stuff no one else is showing you. Try not to get too overwhelmed. We want to make sure people understand the language. You might think you understand the language, but if you're new, you probably don't understand the language. And one of the language tricks that I want to point out right now is this person keeps saying fascism, 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 fascism. What they mean when they say fascism is capitalism. They think that the United States was built on capitalism, not only as an economic model, but as a cultural model, and that capitalism creates all oppression.
Is that future compatible with capitalism? Or is capitalism part of the problem?
I mean, I definitely think capitalism is part of the problem. Like, clearly, the economic system that we are in is not working for us. I want to build a society that is structured around happiness and prosperity and like meeting people's basic needs and also allowing them to be the most fulfilled version of themselves.
Wait. Are you like a communist or something? Just kidding.
And I'm just like, think about the moments that you feel happy in your life.
The left's goal, 100% of the time, is to abolish capitalism. By capitalism, they mean private property ownership. Okay, that means your ability to own a home, your ability to own land, your ability to own an apartment rental that you rent out as a landlord, your ability to own intellectual property, your ability to own a private business, whether or not that private business is big or small. It also means your parental rights over your children. They believe that's a form of private property ownership. They also believe your individual liberties are a form of private property ownership. So this is not just about an economic system where you go into a store and buy stuff. It's that too, but that's not all it is. They believe capitalism is a cultural model. And when they say fascism, they mean capitalism. Capitalism is their definition of fascism because capitalism creates all oppression. Missile, on a scale of 1 to 10, the insanity that we've seen in this so far is about a 4. This isn't even that insane. And I should say too, these people are not mentally ill. A lot of people like to say that they are. It's a really kind of very overly simplified way to look at it. These people exist in their own reality. They have a fundamentally different worldview than you do. They have a fundamentally different set of values than you do. They have a fundamentally different language than you do. They're not mentally ill. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're trying to build. And it's actually scary how consistent these people are across all the different groups. So I understand why it might seem insane. Stick around for a while. We'll show you the insane stuff. It will blow your mind.